Hello, beautiful souls. This is Pauline Marie coming to you with the Cosmic Current. And this is for all of my fellow Aquarius sun signs as we are having our North Node activated. This activation has begun, but it will be fully aligned on July 26, 2026. And this is about soul mission here. So this is at the Sabian Symbol of 1 degree of Aquarius. So this kind of is where Aquarius reaches a really important evolutionary threshold. And moving into that Aquarius North Node activates the Sabian Symbol of 1 degree of Aquarius, which is an Old Adobe Mission. So for those born under the sign of Aquarius, this is more than just an astrological event. This is a soul remembrance. And in this moment, we can self-inquire and ask ourselves, what are we trying to build that will outlive us, right? So what are you building that will outlive you? And that's really what the Sabian Symbol is activating here. It's not simply in our physical world either. This is about at the soul level. So the old mission in the Sabian Symbol represents something that was built to endure, right? Historically, these missions served two purposes. They offered protection, and they also became sacred places where communities gathered around shared spiritual values. So whether we look at the Adobe missions of California or Stonehenge or the pyramids or ancient temples around the world, one thing becomes very clear. No civilization builds monuments like these just casually, right? So they build them because something is considered sacred enough to preserve it for generations. So this Sabian Symbol that we're activating as Aquarius hits its North Node asks us a profound question. And what that is, what are you building that will still matter long after you're gone? So this isn't just about a career or our possessions. It's not even our family lineage. It's all of those, because all those things change with time, right? But the qualities that we develop within the soul, such as love and integrity and truth and compassion and wisdom, these become the architecture of eternity. So the consciousness you cultivate in this lifetime is what your soul carries forward. So Aquarius 1 is asking us to become builders of an eternal quality rather than a temporary accomplishment. So for all my fellow Aquarians, if this feels like a soul whisper, and this is your collective soul whisper, that we are the messengers. You are the messenger. And this is sacred work. So you're part of a lineage of souls that has returned again and again to assist humanity's evolution. And you did not come merely to witness change. You came to anchor it into Gaia, into Earth. And your purpose is to help restore harmony to the Earth, to plant the sacredness back into everyday life. And to remember that both the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine are essential expressions of divine love. So we have a message here from the star families and from Sirius, and it's a message about spiritual traditions that associate this star family with as the great teachers, right? They're ascended beings. They came to assist in Earth's awakening. So it's a radiant blue frequency symbolized through unconditional love and wisdom and divine balance. And as Aquarians move into this North Node activation, we will feel renewed connection to this lineage. And they're not separate from us. They are our ancestors, right? And they came to serve humanity. And we can think of this like the whales that travel the oceans. They carry healing frequencies through their songs. Well, Aquarians are now being called to carry frequencies of harmony across the collective field. So in this time, our words and our presence and our creativity and our way of living becomes the transmission. We are the water bearers, right? We are the ones that are pouring forth this lineage, these ancestral codes, this wisdom into Gaia, into Earth, and into other beings. So this is a great return of sacred union. So one of the greatest tasks now, I feel, and what my spirit team has shared with me, is about the restoring balance between that masculine and feminine within ourselves. So this isn't about gender, it's about energy. The masculine offers direction, the feminine offers receptivity. The masculine creates structure, the feminine breathes life into it. So neither is complete without the other. The world is currently remembering this sacred partnership, and Aquarians are here to help model that balance. So that work first begins within, and only then do the ripples naturally extend into the collective. So we're also being called into grounded action, and what came forth was the wisdom from the Hathors. This is a grounding message, and they remind us that we are the children of the cosmic mother, and they invite us to rest in a love that asks nothing of us except our willingness to receive it. This is one of the deepest teachings of the divine feminine. It's not striving, it's receiving, it's being held and allowing ourselves to be nourished. And to remember that birth itself is a portal. And so every rebirth is a new portal. Every rebirth asks us to surrender to what came before. So if you are moving through a profound change, and if life feels a bit uncertain, the Hathors are here to support, and they simply whisper to come back into the mother's embrace. So receive before you give. Nourish yourself before serving others, and mother yourself first. Then your presence naturally becomes a nourishment for the world. As Aquarius, this imagery beautifully reflects the water bear that the Aquarian symbolizes. And the sacred vessel, right, cannot pour out unless it is first filled. So in viewing this time and this North Node activation, we can look at it from the Living Octaves perspective of our 3D reality and what I call Octave 7, which is about reflection and insight. This is the energetic octave that's supporting this North Node activation. And it represents the highest point of awareness before energy begins descending back into embodied action. So it's like the crest of an arc. 7 offers perspective, a high perspective. It offers neutrality. It offers discernment. And here, experience transforms into wisdom. So all the experiences that you've gained now are transforming into this wisdom. And we're being asked, instead of reacting to what is changing in our reality that we observe, instead of forcing it, we can understand. And instead of becoming lost in any kind of emotion, since that's energy and motion, we just witness it. So this octave teaches that mastery. And it's not about the controlling of life. It's about the outpouring of our love, the outpouring of this wisdom, the outpouring of that life. And this mastery is becoming aware of the one who is experiencing it. So this is that self-awareness as the observer. And its light is very discerning. It's an inner knowing. It's clarity. And its invitation is simple. It's like getting back to this simplicity and this allowance of awareness to replace any kind of reaction. So there's an embodiment practice that I'd like to share. And that's for us just today, or whenever you're hearing this message. Notice one moment of ease, and then don't rush past it. Don't explain it away, and don't feel you have to earn it. Just simply allow yourself to receive it. And in that moment, the mother's love is already present. The balance you seek is already here. And the harmony you wish to bring into the world begins with your willingness to experience it within yourself. So, Aquarius, the water bearer. But perhaps we're not simply carrying water. Perhaps we're carrying remembrance. The remembrance that harmony begins within, and that love is the architecture of the soul, and that the sacred masculine and feminine were never meant to compete, only to dance together. And in that very act of kindness, in every moment of presence, in every choice rooted in truth, it becomes another stone in the eternal temple that your soul is building. So as you step into this North Node gateway, ask yourself, what am I building that love will remember? Because those are the only structures that truly last. Sending you all so much love during this time.